Hey guys, I'm Michael Wartell from Team Associated. You probably know me from lurking around on your Facebook group. And of course, this man needs no introduction. This is the King, Richard Saxton. And today we're here to talk all about the 2025 Team Associated Vintage Off-Road Championships happening in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Orleans Hotel and Casino, October 16th through 19th. Today, we're going to go over some of that big FAQs. Keep in mind, a lot of this stuff is still a little tentative, so don't come down on us online if we make mistakes. It'll probably happen, but, that's just part of the fun. Richard, thanks for joining us. So a little backstory on it. Richard was tasked with finding the venue for a monumental race. It's our first time putting on this race, but in true Team Associated fashion, we go big off the bat. So, Richard, why don't you just tell us a little bit about the process of locating this venue and nailing it down?
Well, you could go on and on. I ended up just talking to the Orleans. I didn't have anybody a contact or anything, and just hashed out a deal. Said we're going to be a bunch of guys with toy cars playing in their arena. Should be an easy in and out. I've gone to arena crosses there, so I've been in the venue. It's super nice. We're excited to be there. So as for putting it all together, there was no bro deal. It was just saying, hey, we got some money, can we come play in your arena?
That's what it's like when you got the backing of the big boys like we do. Now, if you haven't been to the Orleans, it's awesome. It's literally going to be a one-stop shop for this race. There's no go to the race and pack up and go to the hotel. Literally everything is under one roof. I mean, it's a full-on casino right on the other side of the strip. I did a visit there. I'm going to post some videos. Casino's awesome. I spun the wheel on Wheel of Fortune. Under $20, I was able to go spin the wheel. Didn't win a bunch, but anyways, that was exciting for me. But yeah, tons of restaurants, killer pool, spa. So it's literally everything under one roof. You don't need to leave. So yeah, we're really excited about the venue. So one thing that's going to separate our race from some others is the surface of the track itself. Richard, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going to make our surface special?
Well, it is Vegas, and finding good dirt is unique. So it would be similar if you've seen any YouTube video of Joey Christensen's race, the Silver State race. It's kind of like reject sand, so it's unique to say the least. As for bro deals, going back on that, I do have to credit Jason Ashton. He is the connector of all connectors. He hooked us up with Randy. There is dirt on site for the Orleans. They keep it there year round, and he's nice enough to provide us with the dirt. And Michael did a video of it. You can look on our Facebook page and you'll see a video of the dirt. And as for tires and stuff, I've talked with Jason Rona over at J Concepts. He has some good ideas. He's going to put a little list together for us. I'm assuming green compound tires. Pro line would be similar, would be M3. So yeah, it's going to be unique. It's going to be a first time for everybody. So I'm sure there'll be some curveballs thrown at us. We will water the track and rake it. The plan as of right now is to use the First World Championship layout, use that as our blueprint. We have Anthony Westergaard from Factory Tracks, I think it is. Sorry, Anthony, I butchered the name of your company, but that's okay. He's like super dialed on his little skid steer, so it should be a good time.
But yeah, you heard it here, real dirt. It's not glued down. It should be a little more user friendly on these vintage cars and these vintage re-releases. It's going to be racing like it was back in the day, right?
Yeah, and the glued tracks, we don't have anything against them. Awesome. That's what makes RC awesome, especially off-road. All the different surfaces. In the UK, they run on AstroTurf and all that. So, but ours will be a little looser. Hopefully not too loose. So, and no traction additive for tires. So yeah, just going to kind of keep it simple and fun.
Yeah, so of course, like most vintage races, we're going to have some special guests. Before we start leaking that a little bit, we're going to talk about our format. So in our race, you actually, if you sign up for an entry, you get to go alongside the legends, current, past, and present, and actually race with these guys. So if you've ever wondered, hey, am I as fast as Masami is today? You're going to get an opportunity to find that out. And guess what? You're also going to get to race against this guy. And he's humble, but Richard's constantly winning the 40 plus classes. He's an A scale guy, so if you're running with him, he might push you around a little bit, but that's his MO. It's how he does it. But Richard's going to be there. Richard, why don't you tell us what class you plan on running?
I'm running the truck class. I don't even know what year. I'm going to get the Cliff Lett edition.
Team Moo, baby.
And have fun. So I don't even know what year. Boy, I look at all the years, I get confused. Luckily, we got Craig Drescher and Dirk Anderson and Brad Geck all putting that together along with Jason Ashton. So hopefully, what I do before I race with you is I apologize for running you over, especially now that I'm old. They don't call me Haxton for nothing. So it'll be a good time. You can have a beer with techno driver Ryan Mayfield. I'm hearing that he's going to show up. So it's just going to be a fun time. That's the moral of the story, is to have fun. As for the setup for the event, it's on the 16th. I tried to get with the venue and say, hey, can we get at least the dirt in there on the 15th? They said, pull out your checkbook. So tentatively, the 16th at 6 a.m., we start the build. So everybody's going to have to bear with us this first year. My goal is to have, the first thing is get the track and the driver stand done, get Scotty Ernst set up. Everything else falls in place pretty fast. My goal is by 3, if not earlier, 3 in the afternoon on the 16th, is to have some rounds of practice. Unfortunately, it's not like going into the old OCRC with the Reedy race and everything set up, dialed. We're gonna be turning and burning on the 16th, but that's about all I can tell you.
It's the price you pay for building a vintage track where no track existed. It's a double-edged sword, but in a beautiful way. So
worst case scenario, you go to the bar, have a beer, or go inside, play the slots.
You will substantially find me at both of those places.
So I mean, sorry, I can't give you a concrete. In a perfect world, I have 500 entries. I have a timetable. I have everything done, but as of right now, we're kind of winging it, but hopefully, or not hopefully, I'm 100% confident everything will turn out fine and everybody's going to have a good time.
For sure. So let's, without trying to reveal all of them, why don't we talk about some of the special guests? So we've already revealed that Masami Hirosaka and his dad Masaki are going to be at the race. That's going to be really exciting. We're flying them in for Japan. It's going to be a whole thing. Will he drive with his feet? We don't know. Hopefully we can get him an interview on one of these things and get an answer on that. Some other guests, you're probably not surprised, but Cliff Lett will be there. Curtis Husting will be there. Some of the coolest guys in the world. I think I might actually get to room with them. I might make a YouTube video on that on its own.
Tell them that part.
Yeah, well, that'll be a surprise. I snore a little bit. Richard, tell us a couple other guys that are going to be there.
Well, I said Techno Racing, Ryan Mayfield will be there. I think Jason Rona's building him a car. I'm not sure what car he's building. We have Matt Francis on the docket. He's excited. He went to Dirk Anderson in the Vintage Cruise race over at Hoosier RC, and he just said he had a blast, which they set the bar too high for us. You guys set it way too high. And talking with Dirk, he said he set it too high for himself as well. But those guys did an amazing job. So Matt Francis was telling me how much fun he had. Halsey had a blast. Everybody that attended that event had a great time. So that's what we're looking to do here. Mark Pavidis. We got Drescher. I've talked to Gil Losi Jr. He gave me Jack Johnson's number. And then, we want Gary Kai's. Eustace Moore, I heard, is excited to come over. So I think we'll have a good group of vintage guys. We got Scotty Ernst on the mic. He's already out there promoting the race, and he's been to the venue. And, when you go to the venue, you have all these thoughts of what could possibly go on here. But for the first year, we want to focus on the race and get everything dialed in. So that's just to name a few.
Yeah. And keep in mind, those guys aren't confirmed yet, but no better way to confirm people than say, hey, the world already thinks you're going. So, I think we're going to get our money's worth out of this
Yeah.
whole recording.
Yeah, and even like Scott Brown, I was texting with him, and I hit up JD Beckwith and a few other guys from the old school days. And Scott Brown's like, he's like, oh man, I'm looking into flights right now. He goes, I think it's going to be a fun time. So he gets it, and we want to have Al Horn there and Matt Ledger, as many as possible, and have a good time and socialize.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. Have fun, race with the legends, have some drinks, bring the family. There's an awesome spa there. I mean, it's they don't say it for no reason. Las Vegas is a place for families nowadays, right?
And I forgot a Vegas local. He's going to race. I said Jason Ashton had helped with connecting all these people, and a friend of ours that just got nominated to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. He's excited. Kurt Busch is going to be there. So, it's just going to be a fun time. I heard maybe Ronnie, the limo driver from one of the shows, would come by and hang out. Who's one of my heroes. I want a picture with him. And so, yeah, it's just going to be a good time for everybody.
Can you confirm whether Bush is going to bring the Monster Energy Trophy girls or not?
That part I don't know. That's Jason is the connector. I've already hit him up. So they got something going on. They're racing 5 classes. Jason was telling me he's setting up a secret test spot for him. And so, yeah, that's the thing with remote control cars. Everybody's done it. I mean, F1 points leader, Oscar Piastri, it was a on-road guy. I think he ran for X-Ray. And, it's just crazy. I've been doing it a long time. And, whether it's motocross, Eli Tomac has used our stuff, Justin Barsha, Villapoto, Dungy. It's just, RC cars, everybody loves playing with RC cars.
Yeah, that's one thing you see in common. When you work for Associated, you talk with people, you hear about their stories and how they started by building an RC10 and where it led them in life, in full-scale motorsports. And it's just really rewarding. And setting up an event like this, everyone comes together, and it's always special. And we are planning on having a really cool social gathering at the event. So every driver that attends will get a complimentary banquet ticket, and it's going to be a buffet, and all the legends, all the pros, everyone's going to be there. So you can get setup tips, you could talk about the old days, you can get autographs and take pictures with Masami and Masaki. It's just really going to be an awesome time. So, well, we thank you guys so much for joining us. There's going to be more than just this, but we want to address some FAQs. I'm getting really excited about it. I know Richard is too. But yeah, thanks for joining us, Richard. You're the man. Thanks for setting up the venue.
Special thanks to Hobby Action in Arizona. We had we couldn't control the date that the venue was open, and we stepped on their race, and they did a great job by facilitating and moving their race. And thanks to Hobby Action for that. Jason Rona has the INS race. Hopefully Jason shows up. I think he'll have a good time at this. But yeah, thanks to those. And it's just the RC community. Thanks to everyone. Everybody's reached out to us. And if you have any input, hit us up at aecustomerservice.com, and we can take care of you. You'll find us, and we are open for suggestions.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone. Richard, I'm looking forward to it. Talk to you guys soon.